In this video, I want to show you how to do highlight for yourself. I am a hairstylist and I'm doing this for years. This is one of the easiest one, especially for people who have some gray hair around their face line and they don't want to go for their touch-up every 4 weeks. It's gonna help you to blend your gray into the rest of the hair very nicely. And also for people who their hair got thinned, it helps you to get kind of more volume, and those highlights doesn't show the scalp as much. This highlight is easy. I did this highlight by using just 25 foils all around my face. I'm gonna show you how to mix your color and do all the treatment that is required to keep your hair integrity during the highlight. The sectioning for this highlight is pretty simple. This area that you see on top of my head is put away. We don't work on that area, and the only area that I throw those highlights is all around my face and on the back of my head. About a couple of inches or 5 centimeter, I drop hair all around that oval sections that I have on top of the head. This is the area that we are going to put those foils. I'm using Matrix High Riser. This lightener has citric acid, which keeps the hair integrity during the lightening process. It has bond protection inside. Mix this with 30 volume cream developer. The mixing ratio 1:2. I'm adding some Olaplex because I had some pre-existing highlight in there. Even though the bonder is in there, I just would like to add a little bit more protection. Put the foil on it and put some product on the foil and then put it under my section. I'm holding the end of the hair with my finger, so it was a good tension on the hair. And then place my product to the middle of the hair, and saturation is very important. To get nice and even lifting, you need to make sure the hair is completely saturated with your hair product. I don't want to go all the way up to the roots, because the more that we go towards the back, the harder that it gets to see the roots of the hair. I'm trying to create a low maintenance highlight, and that's why that I tease the hair. Later when we open all those pushed back hair, you don't see any harsh line of highlight. I close the foil and lock both sides of that so it doesn't slide down. We move to the next section. I put my finger parallel to the foil that I already put in there. Move my comb diagonal backward and we grab our section. It's better to use another mirror behind you, so this way you can see your back much easier. We're gonna push back some of those new growths and make sure the section is thin enough. You should be able to see your hands through it, otherwise lifting evenly hardly happen. Here you can use a little clips on top of the foil to keep it in the place. This way when you move your head, it doesn't slide down. And now I finished my product for one side and I'm mixing my powder for the second one. I would rather to not make a lot of lightener at this at the beginning, because when it sits after half an hour, it doesn't have the same quality. It took me 20 minutes to foil the back part, and now I move to the sides. I separate this area to put a few foils on top of my ears, and then the rest it's gonna be on the side of my face. We are doing some zigzag highlight, and then I'm gonna tease it a little bit, so this way we're gonna have a nice transition. The thickness of each subsection is about 1/2 inch or 1.5 centimeter. I move to the side. The sectioning is diagonal backward, and I'm picking some micro highlights, and no teasing on this area. It's up to you. If you would like to see your highlight a little bit away from your scalp, the teasing helps, and it's gonna infuse the highlight into the rest of your hair very nicely. Putting the product
Saturation is the key. Make sure that hair is saturated with the hair product, and then I keep it in the place with the clips and keep the next section. I'm using a zigzag pattern and it's diagonal backward. I lift some of the hair in between and then take the next one to put it in the foil. I'm leaving some sections between the foils to create more dimension. If you would like to create a bolder look, you can use back-to-back foil technique, which means you don't need to leave any hair out of the foils, and you get more lightness around your face line this way. Quick review: on the side we have two slice section horizontally above the ear, which I teased and then put the product, and around the face line on the sides I have three diagonal backward sectioning, which I use baby light techniques, and the last section on the side, which is the fourth section, is a diagonal backward, and which I teased the hair and took some microwave highlight. Okay, in the front, I wear a center part, so I divide this area to two subsections and put the other one away and working on the left side of the head. I'm taking some of the hair by using highlight technique, zigzag technique, diagonal backward, leaving the first line out, drop it off to create some dimension. I put my lightener about 2 to 3 centimeters away from the root, and then I cover it until the middle of the hair. At the bottom of my hair, since I had some highlight from the past, I cover the hair with some conditioner and then go over it with my lightener. This way we get more protection on previously highlighted hair. If you learned something from this video, would you please like it and share it with one of your friends? I appreciate you. We're gonna create 4 foils in the front, 2 on the left, 2 on the right, both of them diagonal backward using highlight technique, and covering those previously highlighted hair with some conditioner or hair mask to get more protection, and then using that lightener on top of that. This highlight is also good for people who have very thin hair. As you see, I don't have that much density in front of my hair, my head, because I got COVID and my hair got thin very badly. So by putting some lighter hair all around the face, it's gonna help me to not show the scalp as much, and the hair gets a little bit, the hair looks like a little bit fuller comparing to whatever I have right now before highlight. Here is my last foil. After this, I'm gonna let it process. The processing time for this lightener is 50 minutes without heat. To create some natural heat, what I did was wrapping a towel around my hair and cover those foils to let it process naturally. I let it process for half an hour. Let's take a quick rest. A cup of tea would be so good. And the foils that I have on the bag have been there for more than 15 minutes. I open those foils and check the hair. The bag is good, so I wipe it with a towel and try to dry all those hair and get the lightener out. And then one by one I go up. Some of those hair, they are still a little bit orangish. The hair is in a good condition and healthy. Yeah, I mix another scoop of lightener with 30 volume developer and go over all those orangish area and let it process for 10 more minutes. Okay, time for washing the hair and rinsing out all those lighteners. I'm gonna use some purple shampoo. Here I'm using Brass Off Total Result from Matrix to cancel some of those yellow pigment. I give myself a very good wash. I towel dried, and now it's time for Olaplex 2. Now it's time for Olaplex 2. I put a good amount of Olaplex. After 10 minutes, I rinse it out, towel dry, and we're gonna mix our color. Here I'm using 9V and 7 Gold Mocha. The color that I'm using is from Matrix Tonal Control. This is acidic demi color, which gives you shine. It's gonna last up to 24 washes. I use half of 9 Violet and half of 7 GM. You can use like 20 gram of this one and 20 gram of the other one, plus equal part of developer, which is 10 volume cream developer. I apply it on a damp hair and massage it through my hair very well. The processing time is 20 minutes. And after that, I'm gonna rinse it and give myself a good conditioner and style it. If your hair is like me, you can put it all over your hair. That's okay. It's gonna give shine to the rest of the hair, and it's gonna tone the part that you have highlighted. Here I'm gonna share my Instagram and YouTube channels in Farsi and English. Both of them are hair tutorial, step-by-step color, style, and product review. Please leave me a comment, and if you have any question, I would love to hear from you. Let's look at our before and after one more time. Actually, I like the result. This is a new change, and I love the color. Please let me know if you have any question in the comment and share this video. Thank you so much for watching.